fides gentio, tantum ergo sacramentum veneremur genui, et antecum documentum.
Hello guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. It is impossible to prove that the Bible alone is sufficient for Christian faith, like some of the Protestant Christians might claim. It's very, very impossible to prove that, and I will give you some series of examples to tell you that if you go by the Bible alone, you're gonna find it very difficult to do a lot of stuff that you do in your church today. But people that claim to go by the Bible alone don't really do that. They follow the whoever that is in charge of them, in front of them, or the leader of their church. And number one, I'm gonna talk about. I think I've talked about this one in my previous video, but I'm gonna recap it again. Like the Bible talk about baptism. That you have to get baptized, or he gave command for the apostles to go throughout the world and make converts and baptize them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. But actually, he didn't give us. You cannot find a formula for baptism in the Bible. You see, if you go by Bible alone, you don't know how to get baptized. You see, like the Bible mentioned, there's water there, the Ethiopian and all. What's preventing us from getting him baptized? But it's water. What are you going to do with the water? The Bible didn't tell you us stuff like that. The Bible didn't explain to you the mechanism or the formula for baptism. So if you rely on Bible alone, you're going to find it difficult to know how you're going to be baptized. Because the apostles, because this is what they do, and those that before the Bible was composed, they are baptizing people. People already know this formula, so they're able to teach another one. This is easy for somebody to learn this baptism and pass it how they do it to another person, and that's how we got sacred tradition. That's how we know how to do a proper baptism. If not, we don't know. And the second one I'm going to talk about is marriage. I think Paul said we should a man should be a husband of one wife. You know what I mean? They're going to marry in the church. How do we know how to celebrate marriage in the church? You know what I mean? The Bible didn't tell us how to get married in the church. This is blank. You cannot find a place in the Bible where they're going to give you a formula how somebody can get married. And many Christians are getting married in the church, or even outside the church, They take it as a real baptism. But the ancient Christians, if you want to get married, it's going to be inside the church. And the Bible didn't explain anything about how to get proper marriage. You know what I mean? Even when it mentioned in the Bible that somebody is married to this person, they didn't say what is it that they did that made it a marriage for them. The Bible didn't explain this, and there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that if you are doing today, even as a Protestant, but you think is in the Bible, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's not in the Bible. You know what I mean? Like some Protestant churches, they do like what we call altar call. Like people come up for them to get for people to pray for them. There's no altar call in the Bible. You know what I mean? This is just what people think that this is good, and they introduce it, and because there's no anything bad with it. Looking at it, why not? And the people keep doing stuff like that. It now becomes like a tradition. You know what I mean? But The stuff, if you're looking for it, you can't find it. But you see, there's people are talking about Bible alone. But Bible alone is not. Bible didn't even claim it that it is sufficient for every aspect of Christian life. It's not. It's a guide, but it's not sufficient because there was Christians before we have the complete Bible. But it's hard to make people that are born in this age, all these Protestants that are born in the age of printing and stuff like that, to go back in time and know that there's very people who doesn't have the Bible in their homes. You know what I mean? For a long time. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.